I'm chilling, waiting on some food outside Cheddar's. If y'all are in Dallas, Texas, it's snowing today. Had our first real snow day in some years. But I wanted to converse about not only the game, but something that niggas do that I just don't personally condone at all. It was good with it, Rashad. It was good with you. This shit here is the weakest shit I have ever seen in my life. For anybody that's wondering, yes, it is definitely snowing in Texas right now. It's definitely snowing in Texas right now. But I want to have a conversation about this because niggas do this and I'm not a huge fan. And this isn't something I truly take part in very often because I'm a nigga of secrecy. But the game just recently went on Clubhouse in front of a group of people, a group of regular fans, and listed his entire celebrity body count. He named every single one of the celebrity females that he has had sex with, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? And to be honest, that's some weak ass shit to me. Because what's the point of that? What's the point of that for me? Like, and niggas do this shit all the time because now it's a situation where if any of these women come out and say that he didn't have sex with them, now he looks crazy as fuck. We know the Kardashian thing has pretty much been confirmed, so I'm not going to trip on that. But there was some other names on there. Now, the reason that I'm going to go ahead and say this is some lame-ass shit, because in the regular world, this is some lame-ass shit. I don't condone, I don't condone a nigga trying to go out of his way to let the world know who's on his list. That's supposed to just be for you. You supposed to be fucking these bitches because you want to fuck them. Or are you fucking these bitches because you want other people to see you fucking these bitches? That's what bothers me. It's like, okay, what's the point of flexing about who you fucking if the goal is to fuck the bitches? The goal is just to fuck the bitches. The goal ain't to every time you get some new pussy tell the world. You see what I'm saying? And the part that bothers me even more is it'd be different if this was a part of the game's mystique, you know what I mean? And like the women that he fucking with, they don't give a fuck. He's real open, he's real wild with it. That's different. But it seemed like every time the game fall off and nobody's paying attention to him and nobody's giving a fuck about him, some weird ass shit pops up. Like when he tried to have Nipsey Hussle braids and all types of shit like that, and trying to check people over stupid shit, yet having his facts wrong. Now he on Clubhouse trying to be super nigga, trying to be Mr. Cool, trying to be Mr. I got all the hoes. And these ain't your friends. These people don't know you like that. And I don't know. Like, I just don't. I swear to secrecy when it comes to women that I'm dating and women that I'm fucking with, okay? Like, if they want to be going all out and shit like that and telling people that I'm fucking with them, I'ma just let them know off the jump. I don't really approve. But I mean, you do what you want to do at the end of the day. But as a nigga, the whole goal is to be fucking the hoes. I didn't think that the goal was to every time I get a new bitch, let the world know. The goal was just to be fucking the hoes. The goal was to get yourself to a point where you got the clout, you got the money, you got the, you know what I mean, the looks or whatever, you got the vibe, and women want to have sex with you. That's lit. Women wanting to have sex with you is fucking awesome. Women desiring you and wanting to fuck with you is amazing. That does not mean every time a new bitch think you attractive and give you some pussy, you gotta tell everybody. This ain't just a game. This is a culture of niggas. Now, I'm not saying don't tell your friends, okay? Shit. I tell my partners when something new may touch down, and women do that. Women got group chats just like niggas pull up on each other and shit like that. And we have like little, you know what I mean? We drink and play video games and talk about hoes and shit. Women do the same thing. They drink, hang out, talk about the niggas that they fucking with to their friends. But just to randomly just blast women out here, what if one of these bitches was in a relationship at the time she gave you some pussy? And she trusted you to keep that knowledge to yourself. Now, you might have fucked up a relationship you ain't know you fucked up. Or this bitch might have told somebody that she was here. Instead, now it's starting to put two and two together, she with you. You don't know what a bitch trying to hide. But you don't want a motherfucker to blast you like that, doing all that other weird shit, because when it's you, it's mean. When it's you, it's fucked up. When it's you, motherfuckers won't sue and all that other stupid shit and won't get mad and all that other dumb shit. Don't get mad now. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's weird shit to me. It's weird. You're not supposed to be doing that name dropping shit at all. Like, it's cool for motherfuckers to know that you got bitches. Like, motherfuckers already know. Relationship already fucked up if she cheating, but I get what you're saying. I mean, let's not sit here and act like it ain't motherfucking happy marriages with people cheating and getting away with it. Especially with women. Okay? Especially with women. So, women cheat amazingly. So, women can get away with cheating all the fucking time. But if you blowing the bitch spot up and shit, she definitely gonna get caught. Don't give me that relationship was already fucked up. I don't want to hear that. You don't know what she dating that nigga for. She might be dating that nigga for the money or dating that nigga for the love, but the sex ain't good. A lot of this happens to women all the time. So it's not right. It's not right. Every nigga wants to have that player tag, that pimp tag. You see what I'm saying? But don't realize that first off, that player tag comes with secrecy. And ladies, this is just something y'all gonna need to learn as adults. Stop telling men if you a real player, you'd let bitches know. No, you wouldn't. Players be lying hard than a motherfucker. Players be hiding shit. Players got they bitches in a row and they keep them on the low. Okay? We not finna sit here and act like player niggas is just out here telling bitches that they got hoes. No, y'all stop saying that. Players sneak and freak and geek and do the same things that everybody else. So stop doing that. Now, if the nigga calling himself a motherfucking Mac, if a nigga calling himself a pimp, then his bitches better know he got other bitches. Because if they don't, then this nigga dating these hoes. This nigga ain't motherfucking pimping. This nigga dating these hoes. But a player have 4-5 bitches he dating. And they don't know about each other. So stop with that stigma. That's all I'm going to say, ladies. Stop using the statement, if you a real player, you'd be able to tell all of your women about them. No, you wouldn't. That's stupid. That's dumb as hell. Okay? That is just fucking retarded. So let's stop doing that. But niggas, and this ain't just a game. A lot of you niggas do this. And that's what's so bothersome. A lot of you niggas do this. I don't be giving a fuck about the bitches that you're having sex with if I don't know you. If I know you and we're friends, not just I met you and we hanging out. If we're friends, you can tell me about every bitch that you fucking with. I'm going to be happy for you. Because if you fucking hoes and you single and you getting play, that's great. I love that shit. Because you're doing what makes you happy. And if you're in a relationship and your relationship's going good, that's fucking great. So motherfuckers don't call me with that shit. But if I don't fucking know you, like, and this does happen a lot. Niggas will call me and tell me about bitches that I don't give a fuck about that you fucking with. The funniest part is when a nigga tell me about a bitch that he fucking with and he tells me all of the positive sides and I know the bitch and she tells me all of the negative sides and why she's actually fucking with dude. And then now y'all look crazy. Now y'all look sad to me, a nigga that knows. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the know. They gonna tell me what's up. So I don't need to know about your bitches. And random people don't need to know about your bitches. Okay? You want me to tell you why half of you niggas can't even, like, really fuck with hoes in y'all city no more? Because the word done spread. And half the time, the word done spread by you. You done fucked up your play. You done fucked up your ability to get pussy in certain cities, because now your name is out there to bitches that not only is he fucking a bunch of bitches, he fucking a bunch of bitches and telling everybody about it. Ruining your play. You couldn't name not one bitch. Are guys still talking about women? Yeah, they are. And this shit's weird. This shit's weird. This shit's weird. Like, it's still a bunch of, like I said, with your friends, it's different. Because I'm always with my partners. You see what I'm saying? That's family. We close. So if I get a wife, I'm telling my partners. If I get a new bitch, I'm telling my partners. If I get my heart broken, I'm telling my partners. You see what I'm saying? That's my partners. Niggas talk more than bitches do. I think it's about the same amount. Because women gonna talk. But the difference is, women talking is expected, whereas niggas talking is weird. Because it's like, we don't necessarily have to. And it's less of a liability on us to get some pussy. Like, it's not that much of a threat for a nigga to get some pussy. Of course, you got kids and STDs, but it's really easy to avoid most of those if you know the bitches that you fucking. So, like, it's really not a whole lot of a threat for a nigga to get some pussy. So, like, that's why it's even worse. Because you really don't even have no downside to this. And if somebody finds out accidentally, it usually won't affect you negatively for it to be found out that you got some pussy. Thank God it's 2020, so a woman giving some pussy up isn't just gonna ruin her reputation. But you already know how motherfuckers act in social stigmas and shit. So a woman giving some pussy up at least has some downsides. That's why they thinking, they like, damn, what if the bitch want to be a hoe but in secret? Y'all are ruining it. What if she like giving pussy up, but now she can't because every time she try to give some pussy up, it's blasted to the world and she try to keep it on the low? I know hoes that's teachers. I know hoes that's like YouTube personalities. I know hoes that got like, that work with kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like special ed kids and shit. And they hoes in their regular everyday life. It is unfair for them to have their reputation ruined at work because of their social life at home. Shut the fuck up. That shit lame. It's not cool. It's not okay. Like, it doesn't make you any cooler for you to tell random motherfuckers who you're having sex with. It doesn't make you any cooler. It actually makes you look weird. That's what you're worried about. Okay? Like, I got motherfuckers, I could have 200 bodies. They all could be motherfuckers that y'all have seen. You ain't gonna know because I'm not gonna confirm or deny, and they not gonna confirm or deny ever. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Were you there? Did you see it? Were you there? Did you see it? And the worst part is, it's worse than pillow talking. Niggas will go to their partners and be like having regular conversations with strangers. Samuel Levon. I be trying to tell straight dudes they fuck up their own shit because they women are telling us, the gay guys, how weird they asses be. Oh, I didn't know you was gay, big dog. Cool. So now I have a new, I have a partner. He gay. That's cool. I mean, I got a few gay partners, but I didn't know you was gay. See, I would have never known. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to look. I need pussy in rotation. So I'm not finna fuck my pussy up, okay? Like, pussy ain't the most important thing in the world, but it's nice. Like, it's nice, especially if I have awarded myself the ability to get pussy when I want it. I'm not finna fuck that up by every time I'm fucking with a new bitch. Hey, you guys, look at the new bitch I'm fucking. Hey, y'all see that new bitch I got? I'm fucking. Some of the bitches I'm fucking might be fucking other people. Some of the bitches I'm fucking might be telling people that they not fucking. Some of the bitches I'm fucking might be in relationships. Might be married, might be separated. You never know what's going on with a woman. You never know what's going on with a woman in her life and what she's doing. Is she still awarding you some pussy? All you need to worry about is the pussy you being awarded. Accept the pussy. What is you worried about the other shit for? Why are you telling everybody in the world about some shit that's supposed to be enjoyed by you? This is that bullshit that I don't like. And I'm not just going to blame the social media era, because niggas been doing this since the dawn of time. But especially in the social media era, motherfuckers feel as though everything got to be tweeted and got to be put on the news feed and shit like that. So it's like every time they get even a piece of crumb, a sliver of some pussy, they got to let the world know. And this is why the game only had one big break. Because as soon as the social media area started to kick in and niggas started to realize who the game was, niggas started to feel like he was a weirdo. Well, I don't just announce being gay because my thoughts and opinions get ruled out just on that alone. Okay, well, this is the last time I'm going to mention it. And if you don't mention it anymore, then PimpTalk as a whole will not acknowledge it unless you acknowledge it. You see what I'm saying? We are an equal opportunity podcast. You see what I'm saying? Straight, gay, trans, whatever. If you fucking with that pimp shit and you fucking with the movement, you see what I'm saying? And PimpTalk will support you. We do not discriminate against nobody except for the broke. And not the broke in the sense of not having no money, the broke in the sense of broke-minded. If you a broke-minded nigga, you are getting discriminated against on PimpTalk. Period. We don't fuck with that broke shit at all. But yeah, I don't know, like I said. Nigga couldn't name five motherfuckers I was with in the last few years. Period. You couldn't name it. Nigga couldn't even mention it. If you had to try to do 5 off the top of your head when it come to ATM, you wouldn't be able to name it. And then some of the bitches y'all gonna name, y'all gonna think I was fucking, but I wasn't even fucking. And the bitches that y'all think I wasn't fucking, I was. Why? Because y'all just gonna speculate because of what y'all see, but I'm never gonna let y'all know, and they never gonna let y'all know, because we know what we know and y'all don't need to know what we know. How they know what we know, why you need to know what we know? We got it. We know what we doing over here. Okay? We know what we doing over here. You want to see who I'm fucking? Subscribe to my OnlyFans. That's what you do. You want to see the bitches I'm fucking? You subscribe to my OnlyFans. You can see all my hoes on my OnlyFans. Period. That's it. You got to pay to see my hoes. Period. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You want to see a bitch I'm fucking? OnlyFans. Pay that $12 a month. Yes, you will. My bad. $15. I just get $12.50 every subscription. You gonna have to pay that shit. That's how that. If you want to be secretive like that. God damn it. That's me. Cause you ain't gonna be able to name that shit. Cause I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to be associated to bitches. I don't want to be associated to one chick. Oh, why you not fucking with so and so? What happened to such and such? Who is this and that? ATM is fucking all y'all hoes. That's where y'all mind need to be at. Keep your head on a swivel. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know who bitch I'm in. Keep your head on a swivel. That's what you need to do. And I pray when I get on and get as popular as the game, I don't become as lame as he did. Because I used to love the game's music when he was fucking with 50 Cent and shit like that. It was kind of weird that on every single song he would mention Dr. Dre, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. We could talk about that another day. It was a lot of Dr. Dre on them early tapes. Every song. And Dre, and I wouldn't have been there without Dre. Get off that nigga nuts, man. We know he signed you and he making a few of your beats. Every song? God damn, game. Every fucking song, huh, Dre, huh? See, 50 Cent be knowing. 50 Cent be fucking knowing what he doing, dog. We got to do better as niggas. Because the more secretive about the pussy that we are, the more pussy that we getting. Women are gonna start giving more pussy out. We are gonna get more box if you shut your fucking mouth. I keep it quiet. My manager know what's up. My manager know what I got a new female on tap. What I got a new female on game. My manager knows. Styles, Ricky Spanish, he knows. That's about it. Poppy G and a couple of my friends in Dallas. And even then, they gotta be there for it happening. Like, I'm not finna call them and be like, hey, I got a new bitch. No. They go see me with a new bitch and be like, hey, who is that? I'll be like, oh yeah, I got something to tell you. They go see her and be like, oh, this nigga ATM again. Yeah, again. That's about it. Other than that, we don't play them games. Not for the benediction. In closing, the game is a lame. His music is good. It was better when he was younger. The music is good. But him as a personality, I cannot respect. Stop telling everybody and their mama about every bitch that you fucking. Tell your friend, your close friends, not just associates and shit. Tell your friends. Because they matter. They want to know about everything in your life. It don't matter what it is. So you can tell them. And ladies, just be doing better with your shot selection, okay? Y'all shot selection is trash, okay? You cannot blame niggas if you done had 4-5 different attempts at niggas and all of them are bad. That might be your choices. Can't blame all niggas for that. It's a lot of niggas that's married and happy, and you be seeing your homegirls married and happy and you sad. Then it's obvious that you just be picking the wrong niggas, so do better. It's Young God the Pimp. I don't put no hoes on the strip or use a smooth talk or a swift hand to break down a bitch. It's the respect that I get. Energy, effort, it's the time that's spent. My time is money, so they're going to reimburse every cent. If that don't make sense, you are listening to Pimp Talk, the podcast, sponsored by Stupid Lil Bitch Apparel. If you need the website for Stupid Lil Bitch Apparel to get any of the hoodies y'all seen me in, the jerseys y'all seen me in, the t-shirts y'all seen me in, the jogging suits y'all seen me in, I will make sure to get that for you. I will very soon be having me our own personal promo code that will get you discounts on the website. So make sure to be on the lookout for that promo code. Also, if you want to subscribe to Pimp Talk the podcast, we are right now on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, and iHeartRadio. If you need to check us out, subscribe today. And also hit that like button so you can be notified every time a new Pimp Talk episode is dropping. That is Pimp Talk the podcast. One more time for you, Pimp Talk the podcast on all streaming sites. I love you guys. Nah, this ain't the first instance of motherfuckers having an issue with something that Russell Wilson did. And I don't love it either. You see what I'm saying? But I understand why I don't love it, so I can kind of explain to motherfuckers. Okay, ladies. At the beginning, the issue was never that niggas just didn't fuck with Russell Wilson. The issue was we felt as though that Russell Wilson didn't respect himself for fucking with a chick like Ciara. Because at the time, and I'm not going to say me, but you know how niggas is. We were very confused at the fact that Ciara dated 4, 5, 6, 7 industry guys. Then Russell Wilson decides that he wants to marry her, be with her forever, and take on her kids. So a lot of niggas was confused and felt as though, hey, why are you doing this? You see what I'm saying? You rich, you famous. Why are you fucking with this chick that done fucked with everybody in the industry at the time? And that's what a lot of niggas felt initially. initially that was the first issue. It was never necessarily that Russell Wilson himself did anything wrong. It was that dudes were bashing Ciara for dating multiple guys in the industry. So when she finally landed on Russell Wilson and it stuck, niggas started to giving Russell Wilson the simp term, the save-a-hoe term. You see what I'm saying? That's where that came from. Okay, so that's where it started. And that's kind of where the disconnect between men and women on this topic started right there. Because women are defending Ciara for saying she was just dating, living her life. And then men are like, you got passed around in the industry. So when she lands on Russell Wilson, bam, mixed bag immediately for Russell Wilson because of Ciara. It had nothing to do with Russell Wilson himself because of Ciara. Then we start to notice that it seems as though Ciara runs that relationship. That's what it seems. Of course, we don't know their life. We don't know what's going on with them. We don't know what they're doing. So, of course, we can't prove none of that. But you know how niggas are. The first thing we thinking, well, when we see Russell Wilson changing the way he dresses because of Ciara, changing his hair because of Ciara, changing his mannerisms because of Ciara, we assume that he's changing himself because of Ciara. So then that's number two. Now it's a bunch of niggas thinking that not only is this nigga Captain Save-A-Hoe, he's also letting said hoe run his life now. And third, and this is the most important, Ciara's ex prior to Russell Wilson is one of the most popular and one of the most supported rap artists in America, Future. And Future just so happens to be the polar opposite of Russell Wilson. Funniest thing is, young niggas want to be, well, niggas, most normal dudes, they want to be Future until they meet their wife. Then they want to be Russell Wilson. And it's funny because the niggas that's already in the Russell Wilson side of their life is, of course, now they like, why is niggas tripping on Russell Wilson? He just being a good father. He just being a good husband, right? The niggas that's still on the Future side of their life. Not necessarily on the Future, like they support Future more than Russell Wilson, but niggas that are on the Future side mentally of their life. They don't understand what Russell Wilson is doing. Why are you letting this bitch control you? Why are you letting this bitch change your outfits? You are... Russell Wilson is thinking about going to the New York Jets. He is thinking about playing for the New York Jets so his woman Ciara could have better opportunities in her career. And niggas is just flabbergasted. They baffled. And you gotta understand, it's more than just, oh, niggas don't like somebody that's supporting. I mean, niggas don't like good husbands and shit like that. Because there's a lot of good husbands out here that are celebrities that niggas support. Okay. Russell Wilson, he is what every nigga is afraid of. What I mean by that is, not necessarily in the sense of, oh, this type of nigga could take my bitch. No. The thing that scares niggas is, I'm gonna be that one day. I'm going to be Russell Wilson one day, and I'm trying to fight it as long as possible. That's really the thing. It's not that, oh, I'm afraid that all of that Russell Wilsons are going to start to taking my bit. No. Y'all don't even like Russell Wilson like that. Dude, Ciara likes Russell Wilson after dating every nigga that wasn't Russell Wilson. So I'm not afraid of women just starting to be like, oh, I'm just going to start fucking with Russell Wilson type of dude. Y'all don't even like them niggas. So that doesn't worry me, okay? What worries niggas is I'm going to be that one day. I'm going to be that nigga that I'm going to meet a woman and she's going to change everything about me and make me want to soften up, and her wants are going to be more important than my wants, and her needs are going to be more important than my needs. And I'm trying to avoid that shit. I really don't want to be that yet. And I know I'm going to be it now. So the last thing that I want is for that to be the socially accepted way for life to be. Because then that means I immediately got to change who I am. I got to change how I'm acting right now if the world is thinking that Russell Wilson is what it's supposed to be. If being an ain't shit nigga wasn't cool, then niggas wouldn't be ain't shit niggas. Being an ain't shit nigga is still popular. Being an ain't shit nigga is still hip. Being an ain't shit nigga is still cool. Y'all still like that shit. It's still funny. It still makes money. Being an ain't shit nigga is still popular. When being like a family man is popular, then you gonna see a lot of niggas marrying bitches, because that's what it is now. That's what's cool. That's what's hip. Niggas is gonna do what's hip. I'm telling you right now. Niggas don't fear Russell Wilson. They fear what Russell Wilson represents. Niggas don't fear Russell Wilson as a person. They not thinking, oh man, Russell Wilson finna come take my bitch. No, he not. I'm not worried about no Russell Wilson ass nigga come and take my bitch. What the fuck? I'm cool as shit. The issue is, I don't ever want to fuck around and have to be that nigga. That's exactly what niggas are telling themselves on the inside. What if I end up loving a bitch and shit? What if I start falling in love with like a bitch that got a past? God forbid one of you niggas fuck a bitch that done fucked another nigga before you. God forbid. God forbid she done dated people other than you. God forbid, right? That's just blasphemy, right? Y'all want virgins and hoes at the same time. I never understood that concept. You gotta pick one. Do you want a conservative bitch or do you want a freak bitch? There's no such thing as a freak conservative bitch. If it's just thoughts, then she ain't putting none of them thoughts into actions. I don't get it. So with that, it's I don't know. I don't like the way that niggas just get to attacking Russell Wilson. If you know, you know, and if you wondering why Russell Wilson doing this or doing that, you know what I mean? And it be niggas that is dating hoes who they don't gotta do shit. The bitch don't say shit. The bitch don't do shit. And they get whatever they want out the bitch. And she may just be like some crash dummy ass hoe. And there's nothing special about her. And so it makes these niggas feel like the way that they're doing it is right because they got a bitch. So, I mean, obviously, I don't got to do all of the shit that Russell Wilson got to do to get a bitch because I got a bitch. But at the same time, do you have the same type of woman? Do you have the same quality of woman as Russell Wilson does? And I don't care what any of you niggas say that done hated on Russell Wilson or done tripped out on Russell Wilson. If Ciara gave you the opportunity to be her nigga, you'd be a stepdad too. All right then. If Ciara gave 75 to 80% of you niggas that was talking shit about Russell Wilson the opportunity to be her stepdaddy, y'all would be her stepdaddy. Y'all would be fucking pushing motherfucking Future Jr. in a motherfucking stroller just like Russell Wilson would. But instead of Future Jr. putting on a motherfucking NFL jersey, he putting on a motherfucking Waffle House uniform hat because that's where you niggas work. The nigga putting on a motherfucking McDonald's hat instead of a motherfucking NFL jersey. But you niggas would still, in a heartbeat, be Ciara's stepdaddy. I mean, you know what I mean? Be Future Jr.'s stepdaddy, like in a heartbeat. So I never understood the concept of, oh, this nigga Russell Wilson tripping, he Captain Save-A-Ho. Nigga, y'all would be Captain Save-A-Ho to Ciara too. And I don't even like Ciara type. She a little bit too skinny for me. And I like them thin, but she a little bit too skinny for me. I don't like when a bitch collarbone show too much. I don't know. It's something about when you see a bitch collarbone too much. like if it's too much like vein in the neck to collarbone action, then she too little for me. Like I can't do that. So with that, I don't know why niggas like it'd be different if the niggas that's talking shit about Ciara and talking shit about Russell Wilson wouldn't be with Ciara. Like Ciara walked at half you niggas' houses and was like, I'm leaving Russell Wilson for you. Y'all lit. Y'all doing it. Right then. What? I want you to help me raise Future Junior. Y'all finna raise the fuck out of Future Junior. And most of you niggas broke. So y'all gonna have to be like house husbands to Future Junior. Raising kids and sitting in the house and washing dishes and shit. You see what I'm saying? So times change. Things change. And let the nigga do him. But I'm big on whatever makes you happy. This nigga Russell Wilson, he don't look miserable. Now see, if he was miserable and like he felt like he made a mistake and him fucking with Ciara and all of that different type of shit, then yeah, bash the fuck out that nigga. Because he made a mistake and he just trying to live with it and shit like that. Yeah, you look crazy. Nigga, you fucked up, you not happy. He shouldn't have said it though. Said what? What did Russell Wilson say? Jay Cook. I don't know. Niggas know why they got something on like. Keep this. Niggas know when they got something on lock. Keep that sentimental shit to us. That he fears losing. His biggest fear is losing Ciara. Oh yeah, let me talk about that. Let me talk about that. Roxy. Yeah, I mean, it's just a list. So that would mean that you haven't been interacting on my post recently because you're not on my list of people at the top of my list when I start doing the tags. So we just got to start interacting more together on social media so that way you could get back on that tag list. Because, shit, it's never like I don't want you to be here. I love for you to be here. But, okay, so let me address that right there. Let me address that statement right there. Russell Wilson's only fear is losing Ciara. Now, I don't know if any of you niggas have been in a long relationship or been dating for someone for a long time or even being married. Every once in a while, you just throw a nigga, you just give a nigga alley-oop. You see what I'm saying? You just throw a little assist out there. You just give a nigga alley-oop, okay? So Russell Wilson saw an opportunity to get some good ass head that night and some good ass box, okay? He doing a regular ass interview. You see what I'm saying? You know, he chilling. And he like, okay, this interview ain't that serious. So he talking. He know his wife watching. So he like, what's your biggest fear? Then the nigga like, shit, the only thing I'm worried about is, losing my super famous supermodel wife. He's bragging. This is him humble bragging. And y'all not even understanding. Y'all taking it as, this nigga being all sipped out over Ciara. Nah, this is a flex. This is a flex. This is exactly how he said it. He's getting an interview. They was like, Russell Wilson, do you really have any fears going into next season knowing that you might get traded and anything like that? You want me to tell you what he telling the Seattle Seahawks? Shit. Fears? Oh, shit, the only thing I'm afraid of is losing that bad bitch that I pulled from that other nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm just doing my thing out here. You know what I mean? Just super rich. And I'm finna leave the Seattle Seahawks because they fucking playing with me. They ain't giving me no motherfucking offensive lineman. So since they ain't giving me no motherfucking offensive lineman, let me talk my shit. Do you have any fears? Damn, yeah, I am married to a supermodel. Shit. I'm afraid I'll lose my supermodel. I don't know. Other than that. What the fuck else? I ain't afraid of Seattle. I ain't afraid of Pete Carroll. I'm not afraid of getting traded. I'm not afraid of going to a new team. That's exactly what he's saying. With him saying the only thing that he's afraid of is losing Ciara, he's telling you all the things that he isn't afraid of. That's what media talk is. That's what interview talk is. when you are the leader of a franchise and you can't necessarily talk shit because, again, you are the face and the leader of a franchise, so you can only do things certain ways and be cryptic. So Russell Wilson ain't fucking stupid. Russell Wilson is one of the top 3 NFL players in the league. The nigga ain't stupid, okay? He know what the fuck he doing when he doing it. He know what the fuck he's saying when he's saying it. And I read deep into shit. Y'all looking at what he said. I'm looking at what he didn't say. I'm looking at what he meant. You see what I'm saying? So when we speaking on that, everybody took that as a Ciara thing, and it brought back up the Future would never say that, and I'd never be simped out like that. That wouldn't be my biggest fear. No. Think about all the shit he's saying he don't fear. That he might have a reason to fear, that he's telling not only the media, but the people that think he's afraid, that he's not afraid. Oh, trade talks? I'm not afraid of that. New team, new city? I'm not afraid of that. Pete Carroll saying that he want to run the ball? I'm not afraid of that. Offensive coordinators trying to make a nigga do spectacular shit? I'm not afraid of that. Having 4-5 games where I got turnovers and it looked like that I was on the decline for a little bit? I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of none of that shit. I got a supermodel wife. I'm afraid of losing my supermodel. Y'all gotta listen to shit like it's supposed to be heard. Y'all just hear words and run with it. Words can be manipulated. Words can be used. Right, I agree. But women sometimes take advantage when they know these things. Not saying Ciara would. Okay. Now, this is one of the few times where I'm going to say this. In a celebrity relationship. Ciara got her own money, but she don't got Russell Wilson money. So, like, she go chill the fuck out. She go sit there. She go enjoy Russell Wilson. She go let Russell Wilson help raise her kids with that stability and that health care from the NFL. Okay, she's gonna shut the fuck up. She ain't finna take advantage of a goddamn thing. She probably heard that shit and was happy that her name was mentioned. Because other than Russell Wilson mentioning Ciara, when was the last time you thought about Ciara? What if Russell Wilson is putting Ciara name in y'all mouth because he wants y'all to be thinking about Ciara because Ciara ain't got shit popping right now? And the only way that he might be able to get some shit popping is maybe, and let me use my famous to help my bae get back popping. She doing alright. She ain't really popping like she used to be popping though. You know who is popping? My playoff ass. My Super Bowl winning ass. God damn it, I'm always popping. I'm Russell Wilson. Let me speak my woman name. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Let me just mention my woman, not my woman trending. He mentioned his woman and his woman trending. That's the power of a real ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, the nigga kind of nerdy. Yeah, the nigga kind of Jolly G Willikers and shit like that. But he not stupid. And I didn't take that as he was being super sensitive and everything like that. He was using sensitivity. He was using his soft, happy family man image to make a point to his, I'm not going to say the word enemies, but to his enemies. Because I don't think Seattle is his enemies, but the way that they've set up the offensive line for him and the way that he's been getting hit and sacked, they might be his enemies. What's good with it? Hero in the building. But yeah, I didn't take that statement, and I refuse to take that statement as Russell Wilson being extra submissive. Because after watching it multiple times, even the facial expressions and shit, the nigga looked like he had a little I'm afraid of losing my wife, Ciara. I'm not afraid of you niggas. Motherfuckers, I'm the GOAT. And that's where his head at. Niggas don't dislike Russell Wilson. They dislike what Russell Wilson represents. Just like women don't like Russell Wilson. They don't give a fuck about Russell Wilson. They just like what Russell Wilson represents. Okay? Russell Wilson represents, I can fuck with as many hood niggas, as many ratchet motherfuckers as I want to. I can date who I want to. My past does not matter because if a nigga loves me, he's gonna take care of me. That's what that represents for women. Okay? That's what that represents. He's a good nigga that does not give a fuck about your past. Because Ciara has a past. And if Bow Wow is on your fucking body count, bitch, your past ain't just great, okay? So we not finna sit here and act like the bitch wasn't dating 5'5" Bow Wow, okay? So the past does matter. It's not about how many, it does matter who it is. So Bow Wow was on there. So we not finna sit here and act like he wasn't. So with that, and for niggas, Russell Wilson represents you losing yourself in your woman. You losing who you are in your woman. And niggas is afraid of that. Niggas is afraid of that. So it's always going to be that push and pull between who agrees with the Russell Wilson thing, who disagrees with the Russell Wilson thing. And, I mean, motherfuckers, of course, I mean, the bottom line, mind your fucking business. But I don't get paid for y'all to mind y'all business. I get paid for y'all to mind other people's business, and I talk about it. So, don't be afraid of don't ever take what these motherfuckers saying at face value. Oh, niggas dislike Russell Wilson, they hating on Russell Wilson. No. It's the representation of Russell Wilson. And niggas, don't look at these bitches championing Russell Wilson and think your nerdy ass finna get you a Ciara. No, bitches don't like Russell Wilson till after they date Future. You're not gonna get. She's not gonna go date her a Russell Wilson until after she dates her Future and he fuck it up. So if you are Russell Wilson, you're gonna have to wait like Russell Wilson. If you are Russell Wilson, you're gonna have to fuck with a bitch with a past like Russell Wilson. Probably be a stepdad like Russell Wilson. Probably have to deal with a bitch ass baby daddy like Russell Wilson. So when you see women, oh, I want me a Russell Wilson like that, you gotta remember, she don't want that until after she done dated her Future. You can only be her Future after her Future. Period. You can only be her Future after her Future. So once she got her heartbreak out the way, or 3-4 heartbreaks out the way, and she ready to settle down with a nigga that she feels like is gonna be right for her, instead of just with a nigga that she just lusts over, when she starts to doing relationships like a business decision instead of just her feelings, then she's gonna start dating Russell Wilsons. Okay, she's not gonna start dating Russell Wilsons off the jump. Bitches wasn't posting Russell Wilson as they MCM and shit like that until after he was fucking with Ciara. Period. Bitches wasn't all up on Russell Wilson's nuts coming into the motherfucking NFL. They wasn't. Period. They fucking wasn't. So with that, they only started fucking with Russell Wilson. Women only started fucking with Russell Wilson when he started dating Ciara, which should let you know it's not Russell Wilson himself, it's what he represents. Women was fucking with Odell Beckham Jr. when he was in college. He was going viral and shit, and women was posting Odell Beckham and shit in college. So it's different. When women lust over something, you can tell it's visual and it's easy to see that they're doing it. It was never like that for Russell Wilson until he started dating Ciara. Then it wasn't about Russell Wilson, it was about the representation of Russell Wilson. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But y'all gotta understand why motherfuckers My niggas don't like that. Because it's not like Russell Wilson did something himself. It's the fact that he was able to be molded by a bitch. And that's what women wanted. I want to be able to mold me a nigga. I want to be able to build me a nigga. I want to be able to meet me a nigga. Okay. And I already dated all of these hood niggas and they already broke my heart. So now I want to meet me a lame nigga. And I want to mold him up. And I want him to love me unconditionally, so that way anything that I tell this nigga, he's gonna learn from, and then once he learns, he's gonna be the perfect nigga for me. And what is Russell Wilson? The perfect nigga for Ciara. Because he was a vessel. He was an empty wallet. And she filled him up with her currency. She just filled him up with her currency. He was an empty wallet. And she just filled the nigga up with her currency. Whatever she wanted to put in that wallet, she filled it up. All of her credit cards, all of her business cards, all of her whatever currency she using, she put what she wanted in that wallet. She put her ID in that wallet. He was just an empty wallet. And a lot of women, after they done dated what they thought they liked emotionally, now it's a situation where, okay, let me just try to mold him exactly in my image. But you can't mold the nigga that usually niggas like motherfucker. They love the nigga that's assertive and stern and got his own shit and is doing his own shit and is a leader and they could follow, right? But if a bitch done tried to follow 5, 6, 7 niggas and they kept getting led to dead ends and shit, into motherfucking potholes and pitfalls and shit, now they feeling like, well, fuck it, then I'ma lead. Nah, I'ma do it. I can tell you right now, if Russell Wilson gets traded, Ciara is going to pick the team that he goes to. If Russell Wilson gets traded, Ciara is going to pick the team that he goes to. And that's not a bad thing. He wants to be an empty wallet. He became an empty wallet for her. That's what he wants and that's what she wants. So I ain't tripping on that. But I can tell you right now, she's dictating things because it's a case of he is so enamored. You see what I'm saying? And I imagine that she's just as in love as he is, but that enamored. You could see it. You could see it. I just hit my bong and it wasn't no water in it. And it kind of hurt. Yeah, it wasn't no water in this. I felt that in my lungs a lot. We're going to take a very, very short intermission. About 2-3 second intermission. Actually, matter of fact, go grab me a water real quick. So that way I don't got to get off. How do we, if he's an empty wallet? Okay. Well, you can kind of tell by, it's a two-pronged comparison. There's a pre-Russell Wilson, even when it comes to outfits, hair, and mannerisms. And then, there's a pre-Ciara Russell Wilson when it comes to outfit, hair, and mannerisms. And then there's a post-Russell Wilson Ciara outfit, hair, mannerisms. And the thing about that is, it'd be different if they had started dating when he was a teenager and then, as an adult, he just kind of changed on his own. He was already grown. It all started to change as he was, which again isn't a bad thing. Sometimes you meet the right person for you and you change. Almost. Sometimes you meet that right person. You meet the person, you meet your person, and you change. You change up. You switch who you are for them. Because I can tell you right now, anybody that dated me has changed. Because I'm a different type of guy to date. So, you got to be a different type of bitch. And if you want to fuck with me and you're not that type of bitch, but you really want to be here, you're going to change. It may not be like big change. It may be little things. Like you might start changing the way you dress a little bit. Might start changing some of your vernacular a little bit. Might start changing some of your diction a little bit. because you've been fucking with me. So it's like, okay, maybe you was a real conservative type of, restricted type of chick. You start dating me and you start cursing and shit. Because I curse a lot. You start dating me, you might start using like big ass words and shit. Because I use big ass words a lot. Bruh, when can I send you music? My email is younggodatm@gmail.com. But if you have sent me music and have not tagged me in a post where you are sharing this podcast, I'm going to delete your email. That's the first rule. If you ain't tagged me in a post where you sharing my podcast in some way, shape, or form, either it's Apple, Spotify, Google, or Anchor, one of them, you know, we on 7, 8, 9 different podcast stations. So I need that tag showing me that you supporting the podcast before I'm supporting your music. Because my YouTube is up right now. I could be pulling niggas' music up. I could pull my laptop up and have niggas' music playing right now. So and that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start reviewing music and shit like that as well.
Is crab cake good?
They are, but I don't trust everybody crab cakes, though. All right, now back to what I was saying based on Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson changed because his woman, not even his woman forced him to change in the sense of she said, hey, nigga, you got to change. His woman forced him to change because he wants to be a part of her life, and her life is different from his life. She's around movie stars and rappers and celebrities. So Russell Wilson started dressing more like movie stars, rappers, and celebrities. Started having hair like movie stars, rappers, and celebrities. Because he's in different circles now. He's around different people now. So he got to change. He's got to become a different dude. Because he wanted to be a part of her life. She wants to be a part of his, so you see her at games. You see her at practices. You see her kid at practices. Because she had to change somewhere. She even moved to fucking Seattle for this nigga. Do you think Seattle is the best place for a fucking R&B singer and a fucking actress? No. They don't fucking shoot movies in Seattle. It's always fucking raining and shit, and it's cold constantly. Seattle's terrible when it comes to like shooting movies and shit. That's why we don't see Ciara doing a goddamn thing. She just enjoying her fucking marriage. So if Russell Wilson is to, let's say, move because he gets, let's say, traded, then of course Ciara's gonna be in his ear like, hey, I done spent some good time in Seattle with you. Now, they saying I'm just throwing teams out there hypothetically. They saying Minnesota wants you, and they saying the New York Jets want you. Now, I know Minnesota's a good team, but I can't shoot no movies in the snow. And I damn sure ain't dancing, singing in no motherfucking snow. We going to New York. If it's even, we going to New York. And what you want? Do you want me to tell you what Russell Wilson gonna say? Well, baby, if that's what you think is best, and you want me to tell you what I would say in Russell Wilson's position? Well, baby, if that's what you think is best, goddamn it, then we going to motherfucking New York instead. That's why I can tell why you niggas never have relationships and shit. And I would say, oh, and I don't even want to hear you niggas' mouths where I got hoes and shit. No, the fuck y'all don't. I know the difference. Because even a nigga with hoes, either he gonna change or the hoes gonna change. And y'all hoes ain't changing up. Y'all hoes ain't switching how they acting. Y'all hoes ain't switching what they doing. Y'all hoes staying the same. So that means either y'all switching up and y'all don't got these bitches. One of the two. Let me give y'all the benediction. Niggas don't dislike Russell Wilson. They dislike what Russell Wilson potentially represents for them. Women don't like Russell Wilson. They like what Russell Wilson represents. It's okay to change for the person that you care about. It's okay for the person that you care about to change for you. Just don't force it. If it happens naturally, it's okay. Speaking of things happen naturally, subscribe to my podcast. It's Young Got the Pimp. I don't put no hoes on the strip. Use a smooth talker, swift hand to break down the bitches to respect that I get energy, effort. It's the time that is spent. My time is money, so they're going to reimburse every cent. If that don't make sense, you wasn't listening to Pimp Talk the podcast. Subscribe to Pimp Talk the podcast on all streaming sites today. Spotify, Apple, Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We're in so many different places. And I am now officially able to take donations on my podcast. So if you support Pimp Talk and you feel like, okay, nigga, I love what you're doing, but I don't like your lighting, then support the fucking podcast so I can get a new ring light that isn't hanging up on a fucking wall and I can get one that's a stand. If you support the podcast and you don't like the fact that my edge up is not fucking cut, then support the motherfucking podcast with some funds so I can go get me a goddamn edge up. If you don't like the Versace's and you want me to switch these Versace glasses to some Gucci glasses, support the motherfucking podcast with your personal donation so I can switch these Versace's to Gucci's. Do you understand? Now you can officially give me your money directly instead of indirectly. I'm only going to use it for you guys, and by using it for you guys, I mean I'm going to use it for myself because I am a part of y'all. It's Young Out the Pimp.